Hello, Red. I see you've gotten your theft request in. Glad to see you here right at the start. Alright. Let's stretch a bit and let's get to the art. Okay. Alright, so I definitely... yeah. Okay, so yeah, last time I ended off by getting the head... yeah, but... ended off last time on this by fixing up the head. So I'd say next we can go for the face. Alright. Hope the Zentangles are going well, and not being so annoying and having to force you to rotate your sketchbook multiple times. Alright. Okay, move this into here. Better. Oh yeah, I think 3 is... I think 3 is usually the size I'm using for this. Yeah, 3 is the size, okay. Alright. Okay, there we go, that's better. Yeah, daily request is a 1 per person. The theft request is 1 per stream. Alright. Although cleaning the gutters when it's this cold out, that's not gonna be too fun, but I'll do it. Ah, that sounds like a very nice reward. Thank you, Red. Okay. Okay, not looking too bad. All right. this layer for this one. All right. Oh yeah, no, that's terrifying. So, okay, yeah. Could be fixing this up because I just realized that looks terrifying. Maybe I need to. Okay. So let's try this again. This time, try not to make it as terrifying, Cyrus. Yeah, maybe it's just because I don't have a little sparkle on it. Okay. And then we'll here just touch this part up. Okay, that looks better now. Okay. So now just need to figure out where to put the little shine in there. Okay, no, I don't think those are good spots for it. Maybe a bit off center of the pupil. Looks like it's a bit too much. Like, look at how I had it before. Okay. So kind of near the top, and not too big, and then this just kind of helps. Okay, yeah, I'll try that. Okay. Yeah, it might just be it's looking strange because it's right there. Okay, this part, yeah, having it over the iris and the pupil, that does help. Now I'm just thinking I might need a different color for it, or I might need to do something with transparency. Or maybe it would look a bit better if it was... Okay, I just need to have it go over the lines. Okay, that actually looks better. I might need to tweak the shape a bit, but yeah, no, it was because it was under the lines. That was it. And yeah, it makes sense the shine should be over the lines. It's not in the eyeball, it's on top of it. So yeah, that's looking good. Again, the shape might need to be tweaked a bit. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Well, it's nice you found the dragon, although it'd be a lot nicer if it wasn't as expensive. Ooh, well... Yeah, it's a sale and you're saving 30 bucks, but that's all you're saving for something. It's still about 300 bucks for it. Ugh. Ugh, that is not appealing at all. I'm still thinking I should use a different color for the shine effect. But honestly, it might be something I kind of need to do with like a layer setting. Yeah, darken isn't it. Multiply is obviously not it. Never, no. Subtract? Ew, no. Lighten seems to pretty much be doing what normal would do. Color dodge doesn't work. Glow dodge also doesn't work. Add, again, seems to be the same. Add glow doesn't do much. Overlays a no. Soft light, nope. Hard light? Don't see any difference. Difference just looks weird. And vivid light doesn't. Linear light also doesn't. Thin light. Hard mix, no. Okay, no, it does not seem like a layer setting will help me with this. guess I'll just have to go with this. That's definitely something I should probably like try and look up and see how other people handle shine on stuff. Because I know that opacity is not going to help me with it. Especially because a shine usually isn't transparent. Usually when light's shining on something, like you're not seeing through the shine, you're just seeing because it's a light reflecting it off. But anyway, that's just something to worry about later. I'd say that means I've gotten the base good. And yeah, I already have the visualizer. Which maybe could also use a little sheen on it, but I'm not so sure. I feel like some of the lines could use a bit of darkening. Like specifically these parts here. Like I'm okay with this part here being a bit more transparent because it's pretty much just like, yes, this part is just like a see-through material. I feel like this part shouldn't be transparent. At least it shouldn't really be bleeding through. But that also... Okay, no. Redo. And what was the next thing after I redoed? Okay. Okay. Alright. So I wonder... Okay, it might just be something where I want to bring it in here. Just kind of extend this out a bit more. Like something right here. Right there. Although that... Not that bit there. But yeah, this feels better. Gonna need to kind of trim it up a bit around here though. Okay, that looks better. Then let me trim it up here as well. Get that part trimmed. And that part seems good. Okay, that looks better. Alright. Now for the hair. Alright. Oh yeah, that part. Okay, I might want to try and redraw this because I am not all that happy with how it's looking. Yeah, no more Baldrus. Alright. The thing about it, I do need to... Ah. Okay, that's why I want to be... Yeah, I should have had both the hairs on at the same time. Okay, I think... Okay, looks like I got everything. Oh, except for that part, but I said I was already gonna redo that one. And also like a bit here. Yeah, everything's connected as it should be. Mostly connected. And I should turn off the colors as well. And then fix some parts that got a bit sloppy. Alright. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll take the starting positions for both sides. And then just figure out how I actually, like, how to make them connect in the way that I actually like. No, that was too close. Actually, I think I might realize a bigger issue I had with this. Specifically, this part should actually end up lower than where it starts. Like maybe around here or so. So if I'm going like that, okay, I'm liking it. I think I kind of need to thin the middle section out a bit more, but that is, like, that definitely just feels better. Okay, that looks good. All right. need to get to this part. So. Oh yeah, because I just cover it with the. Okay, I was expecting to see a little like outline of hair around the ear, but then I just remembered like, oh yeah, no, I just like kind of have the hair behind it. Okay. All right. Okay. So let's get started here. Okay. All right. Okay. Little. Yeah, touch this up here. Make sure it's connected. But all right. That side's good. Okay. Nice. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Okay. I'm just gonna draw that bit on this layer. Okay. Oh, shit. I just realized I was drawing on the wrong layer for that. But okay. Oh, might as well let this part stick out a bit more here. But okay. Back to the right layer for this. Thank God it was just lines. Okay. All right. It's looking good. just need to fill it in. All right. Now if I turn off the head face visualizer, I can at least... Okay. Yeah, I can work with this. And just gotta go in with a smaller brush size. Actually, go up here and figure out whatever was in there. That was weird. Okay. Okay, I didn't click on the canvas when I was trying to scroll up. Alright, good. No idea why I didn't do the whole thing all at once, but, well, it's not that difficult to work with, so... Okay. So we've got that. Okay, see a bit of bleed over that I don't want, so just clean up on this side of the line, and it should be good. Alright. Oh, yeah. Still need to fill these in. Which means gotta turn off the jacket and shirt. Okay, that'll work. And yep, still on the right layer. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna want to have the head here just to... Well, actually, have the head here, I can just do that. But not on that layer. I really really need to double check that I'm on the right layer before I start doing stuff. Okay. Okay, now I kind of want to mess around up here a bit. Specifically, kind of want to redraw this so it seems it's a straighter curve. And also, I kind of want this to like match up with like this part here. So let's just go back here. So something like that, which means I come back here. All right, looks better. Also, let's. Oh, that looks fine. I was at a 2 instead of 3. No wonder it looked weird. Okay, yeah, that looks better. Yeah, actually. Does that kind of go out a bit further? A bit further than that. Kind of like this. Okay, yeah. I feel like that looks better. Like, it feels better. Just because it looked weird kind of having a little dip between like the top of the ear and this hair strand, so back to the right color, Cyrus. That's all right. Now we just fill this little space in. And just erase a little of the bleed through from the hair. Okay. bunch of there. And there we go. Much better. Okay. Okay. Not too bad. Yeah, the thinner lines definitely looks better. Also, take your jacket off, get that. I like the jacket on. Though it is fun to just... Like, I'm glad I set these on different layers and in folders just so I can easily toggle them off if I want. And also, like I was about to say, the jacket is the only, like, article of clothing that Cyrus is wearing here that can be toggled off and he's not going to lose a limb. But I forgot the gloves are also that too. Like anything else, toggle off the shirt, no torso. Toggle off the pants, no legs. Toggle off the boots, no feet. Now, I wonder... Can I put a... Oh god, I can put a... Oh, okay. I'm putting all of these in one big folder. Because what I want to do next is work on a, like, try and figure out a background for this. I already have an idea of it. But then again, I need to figure out a rough just for the placement of everything. Although actually even before that, I kind of... Okay, looking at this now, I kind of realized I probably should have put some stuff in the ears. Oh, and hello, Celis. I'm glad you could drop by. Oh, and Happy New Year to you and to everybody else. And it kind of slipped my mind to say that, but... Well, I mean, it's still New Year's Day, so I still made it in time. And thank you for the Happy New Year, Celis. Oh, no, this can just make him disappear. But okay. Yeah, no, don't want to get rid of shine. Okay, yeah. So I want to do something here. You know, I wish, like, I'm using Mix It Up as a way to just kind of like keep track of everything and just be able to read everyone's messages. Oh, yeah. Clip Studio Paint Pro. I think I got a permanent license for like the 4.0 version. So I just had to pay for it once and I got it. Yeah, of course it means I don't really like get the like any updates they put out without paying for it, I think. But I'm okay with that. It's working well enough. But yeah, like I was saying, Mix-Up is very helpful to actually see everyone's messages in chat because while OBS has a like Twitch chat widget. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, a free upgrade's a free upgrade, so that's nice. I think the version I have... Oh, version information. Yeah, I got version 4.0.3. Yep. But anyway, as I was saying, like OBS has a Twitch chat widget, but with the screen that I'm using, like with my other screen, it's a bit smaller than my main one, so all the widgets kind of get squished together. So I can see like new chat messages coming in, but if I want to say like see some older ones, I'd have to scroll up in it. It's annoying. Whereas if I just go to Mixup, I'll have to scroll up eventually, but I can actually just see everyone's stuff there and it doesn't get squished. Again, the unfortunate thing is that Mixup doesn't show like the animated emotes. It shows the emote, but it's just a still image. Which kind of sucks. Okay. So now try and just put a little something in the ears. Okay. Alright, going to have to take a look at another one of my like emotes I've drawn that actually has like stuff in the ear. Okay, this one should be helpful for it. Okay, yeah, kind of a bit like so kind of like you kind of get something like that. Kind of curves like that. Okay, I think that, yeah, it looks, I'd say good enough for just kind of like, I mean, you're going to be seeing it from, like, you're not going to be seeing it close up, so that should be good. So let's just do the same over here. And I basically just ended up drawing a 5 in there, but I think that works. Yeah, well, I put the hair back on. Okay. Okay, it's just kind of feels like okay, yeah, that looks better. I think what was giving me issues was that it kind of seemed like too much of a straight edge here, so now that it's curved, that looks better. Alright. So we've got all the flat colors and everything for Cyrus. Now we can start trying to figure out the background. Yeah, that was... Yeah, I mean, do a little outline of this guy. All right. Actually, there's something I want to. Like, the background, I'm wanting to make it a bit similar to a piece of art that was used for Mega Man Star Force. Like, no, actually, wait, why am I was gonna look it up online, but I just remembered I still have the, like, Star Force art book still here in my office. That should actually have the image I'm looking for. Yeah, got a few pages to go through, but I should be able to find it. I guess a close one. Yeah, I really can't wait for the game to come out, for the Legacy Collection to come out, just so I can show you guys all, because like Star Force is just such a nice game. I just love it. Like the entire world building and just everything for it is so nice. And I am so glad I bought these art books years ago. Honestly, art books are one of my favorite things to get as a little like extra with video games, especially if they like offer it as a bonus for, like pre-ordering, or like for a like bigger package. They could, like one of the more expensive packages, they bring along they include an art book. That's usually something that'll make me really consider actually like shelling out a bit more money for that, because yeah, I really like looking at art books. It's just so much fun seeing like all the beta designs and initial steps they took to eventually like end up at the like just the final product that you buy. It's just so fun looking through it. Though I think I'm getting a bit distracted looking at character designs. Just looking at all the character art, because I don't think this is actually going to get me where I don't think I'll find the image I'm looking for in this section, but I'll just flip through it a bit. Okay, actually no, I do think I saw it. Okay, so yeah, got that idea. Okay, so that's one part of it. Because it seems like I kind of conflated two different images I used. But okay. I think I've got what I'm looking for. Although now I'm a bit, well, I can't get it exactly. Oh, and a perspective is going to be a pain to figure out. Hmm. Okay, I'm trying to figure out how exactly to have the perspective for this. You know, this one's... okay. Alright, I think I'm selling the... like, kind of... the image I kind of want to have, like, as a bit of a reference. Obviously not as an exact, like, I'm going to copy all the details reference, but more so, like... the inspiration. That's what I'm thinking of. Now, I wonder if I could actually find that. Okay. Maybe try searching. Okay, I'll just put something in here so I don't lose my place. Okay. Okay, it's... If I can just find something. But... it's kind of hard to, like, find a very specific image that was being used when I don't... like, when I don't exactly know how to search for it. Maybe I should... maybe it was used as promo art, maybe? Like, promotional art? Let's try looking for that. Okay, that's a no. Oh. Okay. So, almost that. Okay, this might be the right place to find it. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay, so found it. So let me just get everything back to normal. Okay. I think I could actually put this somewhere on here and you guys would see it. It should show up. Okay, yeah, it did. But yeah, this is the if I could actually make this like larger so you could actually see more of it. Because I know that if there should be, okay, there we go, better. But yeah, this is a bit kind of like what I want to go for the background. Yeah, we can ignore Geo here because like the Cyrus is going to be like basically in the place of Geo in this image. But yeah, just kind of like get the buildings in the background and just the beams of light and stuff and night sky. Although for that to, I definitely don't think I can, well, I could actually just move all of this down a bit. So that, basically just move it down a bit so I actually have kind of a overhead. I mean, I could definitely move it down enough that, like, the boots aren't on here anymore because they're not exactly the most important thing. And if I do that, then I actually have, like, some room up ahead, like room above. And of course, another thing I could do is I could, like, just kind of make this a bit tall, like, make the canvas a bit taller, but I'm not so sure how exactly that's going to affect everything else. So I'm not too sure about that part. Because, like, that image was originally meant to be displayed on a Nintendo DS. It was meant to be 2 screens, like, tall. And just a normal screen width for its width, but yeah. So, like, I could definitely mess with the canvas size to actually, like, kind of stretch out vertically. Or I could, like, just accept it like this. I'm okay with the amount of, like, space between top of my head and the top of the canvas. I'd have enough room to just, like, put in a little night sky and stuff like that. So that's a-okay. Although now that I'm looking at, like, actually now that I have the, like, promotional art for that like, now that I'm actually looking at Geo, I kind of also want to put, like, I mean, I already have Geo's visualizer. I kind of also want to have his little necklace. I just kind of want to make it a bit more obvious that, yes, this is referencing Star Force. Although now that I think about it, doing that would pretty much just be the same as, like, putting Mega Man's logo on me. Like, the visualizer I'm okay with because it's, like, it doesn't feel as out of place for me because, yeah, it's a big accessory of Geo's, but it's not, like, exactly, like, it's not really noticeable on, when, it's not as noticeable when he's Mega Man, because it, Like, he still has it, but it becomes more just a general visor. But his necklace is pretty much his logo symbol. Like, no matter what form he's in, you can see it. It is always there. Like, it's a consistent part of his design. So hard to just figure it out. Like, just trying to figure out how much is too much is definitely difficult. Okay. Well, for now I can decide later if I want to add it or not. Again, it would make it more obvious that yes, this is this entire thing is a reference to Mega Man Star Force. But yeah, I can decide on that later. But okay. All right. And okay. Oh god. Yeah, I'm just realizing all the stuff I'm going to have to figure out how to draw, like, comfortably enough that I'm okay with it is... I just keep setting this stuff up for myself without realizing it. Because I'm gonna have to draw multiple buildings and try to make sure they're not all, like, looking the same. And then I can't just have it all be, like, super tall buildings. I also need some, like, smaller stuff. Oh, dear lord. Well, I'm definitely gonna learn from all of this. I'll start by just figuring out where I want stuff to be in the background. That'll be an easy one to start with. I say it'll be an easy, and then I just started hesitating because I realized, oh yeah, this is a lot of work. Alright. Let's get to it. So first, I want to roughly divide it into city background and just night sky. That'll be a good way to start it. I'd say something kind of along like something kind of following this line. It doesn't have to follow it exactly. But I feel like this will work well. Okay. So we've got that. Okay, sorry, stop just drifting off into space because you're thinking about all the work you have to do. Okay. Thanks, Fred. Hmm. Okay, I think we could have something kind of like this area is like I said, this part would be kind of general area of the night sky. And of course, with the buildings going up and stuff, they can definitely some can go up a bit. We have some like it's not gonna be just a full horizon of buildings you can't see through. But yeah, so this would be a night sky. This area is kind of just to help, like, basically help kind of set the perspective of this is stuff that is right next to him. So if I have it set here, then I know, like, again, I just put the stuff that's close to him here to help give some perspective. And then, again, I can have the tall buildings, like, be far off in the distance in, like, this part. This kind of help, again, just build up it, like, help with perspective. Okay. Okay. So, not gonna be a video. Okay, so I'd say just now got a rough placement of. Oh god. Wait, why do I care? This is just roughs. I'm just trying to figure out. Basically, get going there, then have one that's a bit wider in front of it. Actually, probably it'll be easier for me if I just draw the ones that are supposed to be in the foreground first, just to make it easier for me to know when I come back to this later that that's supposed to be in the foreground. Alright. So just set them up like this. Slowly work on building up a city. I wonder if this will be easier or more difficult for myself if I just set up a vanishing point in the center for this. Well, whether it is or not, I can worry about that after I figure out general placement of stuff. Tall and thin ones in the back. Actually, right. I'd actually rather have some of the... Oh yeah, no, I had this entirely reversed how I should be doing it. If I really want to sell that these are tall buildings, then well, if I really want to sell the perspective that he's from a tall buildings, then the first ones the ones in the front need to be the tallest. Because obviously as you go away, like further into the distance, they're going to appear smaller. So by having the tallest ones be right here at the front, that really does help sell the perspective that like these are tall buildings. And that like Cyrus isn't just giant. I'm really wanting to, like, the more I look at this, the more I'm wanting to actually just change the dimensions of the canvas, just kind of like pull stuff in a bit. I mean, yeah, as a treat, but I actually do kind of want to like make it more obvious that it's not just, oh, he's big, it's that he's like in a city. Okay, but yeah, no, figuring that out means honestly I kind of need to I'll change the heights of a few of these. It's not like they have to be like exact stepping stones. Nope. Oh, a roof? Well, that would look nice. Yeah, roof would be... It's not bad. And yeah, it definitely feels like it'd be easier than trying to work with this from ground level. Yeah, that might work better. Yeah, it's on a roof. Oh, yeah, sure. Feel free to DM me that, Red. Because, yeah, just trying to actually visualize this is a pain. Oh. Okay, you know. Oh, yeah, well, you take your time getting that, like, mocked up. I'll just be still thinking, because, well, honestly, yeah, the cityscape isn't exactly the most important part that I want. I definitely want a good night sky. Like, just actually have a good view of it. Because, like, space everything is important to Star Force, so I do want that. Maybe they did like, some drawings of like areas they can use maybe as a bit of reference. Hmm. Not exactly. Well, no, I mean, these are artworks. Hello, Penny. Not exactly what I'm... Okay, that makes sense. The Star Force 3 backgrounds. Yeah, section. Star. Yeah, Penny. No, Penny, don't use your claws to get my attention. Okay. I'm trying to look for a... Oh. Okay. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, I see. Yeah, I see what you're going for, right? And okay, yeah, no, that does actually work pretty well. Yeah, I think that would work. Alright. Okay, yeah, I could work with that. Okay, thank you, Red. Alright. So in that case, just... yeah, trash that layer. Alright. Now I'm kind of thinking I might want to shrink down Cyrus here a bit. But I don't want to... but in case I want to add something else onto it, like, add some more details onto him, I don't really want to. And also, like, I still kind of need to, like, some rendering, because right now it's just flat colors, so I guess for now I won't worry about him not exactly matching the, like, scale of everything, because I can scale him down later after I've got everything else set up. So, okay. So, bit of a general idea. Oh. Okay. I go like... no, not that big. I need to be kind of like this. Okay, first half was good on that. Second half couldn't get the angle right. It would look weird. I can never really keep the same angle when I'm trying to, like, go like this. Like, I just run into an issue, like, if I'm going up and to the right, great. Try and go down to the right, it's just can't get it. But, okay, I think that's good enough. So that's there's your roof, and then kind of need to draw a little lip around there, because if you're gonna be letting people up on the roof, you don't want them just walking off. At the very least, you want to make it that if they walk off, you can tell, like, okay, yeah, no, it was our own fault, because we put a little, like, rim around the entire... we put a rim around the edge of the roof, so if anyone's walking past it, it's on them. about like that or so. No, actually. Yeah, there. Okay. Well, again, I can fine-tune this later. I just want to get a rough up so I know, like, okay, this is... like, this is what I want to work with and refine. So, yeah. Got the roof here. And yeah, with color and everything, it'll be more obvious that, like, color and other stuff being placed here will be more obvious that this is like an insight. Oh, wait, another way to kind of make it more obvious. Actually add a top to it. And yeah, I'm not that good at drawing straight lines when they're this long, but again, not something to worry about. For now, at least. All that stuff can get fine-tuned later. But, okay. And yeah, I want a good amount of space for the night sky. So I feel like having now make it a bit maybe about here. Yeah, something like that. And yeah, another one that's kind of like right there. Okay. Yeah, that's coming. It's working. It's working. Okay. All right. Let's go in there. Okay. Alright. I feel like that's good. Yeah, it gives me something to work with. Okay, yeah, the moon is... Well, it's not like the moon is hard to draw. It's hard for me to draw a moon that I'm like, okay, I'm okay with that, even though it does not matter if it's good or not at this stage. This is literally just to figure out a rough placement for everything. So let's just keep that in mind, Cyrus. Okay. Good enough. And actually, how would I even draw this? I mean, again, it doesn't have to be perfect because this is literally just to let me know, yes, I want something like this here. Oh yeah, just have a nice little shooting star in the sky. Okay. This kind of looks funny, just having, like, just having Cyrus here with in front of the rough background. And actually, it might be better when I actually do to kind of like bring this in a bit. I don't need too much space up here, just enough that that's enough so that Cyrus is there and it's very obvious that he is on the roof and he's not just like balancing on the edge. Okay. Right now I'm gonna take a break, refill my water and all that. So you guys feel free to do the same. Get up, stretch, do whatever you need to. This shouldn't take too long. Be back in a bit. Alright, I'm back, everybody. I got my water, and I'm ready to continue for about another hour. Alright. Okay. Alright. Okay. So we'll start here. And I'll start by drawing the roof. But like I said, I kind of want to not have as much of this space be kind of dominated by the rooftop. So I'm going to kind of shrink it a bit. If I say kind of have the okay, now I can't even figure out how much do I want to shrink it by. God, I just kind of want to I want to shrink Cyrus here. I just kind of want to shrink him down a bit, but I don't want to do that right now because then I'll just make going in and adding any more like shading and detailing so much more of a pain. But okay, so him here. It might be a good idea to have. Trying to figure out where to place the corner of the roof. That's gonna be difficult to figure out. But thinking about it, since I'm going to be having this on its own layer, if I just draw it how I want it, like if I get it drawn to a point where yes, I'm okay with that, then I can just start moving it around to figure out the placement. Okay, I can work with that. As long as I can figure out a good placement for the corner, then I can do anything else I need to. So let's have it be here. So kind of be a bit taller. Okay. I wonder if actually just rotating it might help me draw straight lines for this part. Okay. All right. Alright. And something like this, maybe? Well, at the very least the lines feel straight. Although the height of the wall now gives me a feeling that this is not a rooftop that people really should be on. But I mean, yeah, I don't really care about it being unsafe. So, actually, first. This can go a bit. Okay, I'm trying to figure out like how exactly I should show the top of the wall. I don't know if a straight line up would show the corner seam well, if it should be kind of an angle. Like, it's just going straight up. Doesn't really, like I said, it doesn't really say much. And going an angle does kind of help a bit. Well, let's see how it looks. If it's just going straight up. Maybe just by having it a bit shorter than expected, it will help. Maybe. Well, adding in color and other objects will help actually make the perspective make sense, so. Because, I mean, all on its lonesome, you can't really tell what this is supposed to be. But adding in more details would make it easier. Okay, but right now I'm just gonna go and try and have a bit of fun. Okay, trying to figure out how to like set up a night sky gradient for the actual background, because that one, I mean, most of it's gonna get covered up by the buildings and foreground stuff, but it just feels that would be kind of a fun thing to go with right now. Okay. That's how I change. Alright. Oh. Oh god. Okay, yeah. Forgot how gradients work for a bit there. Okay. I feel like that'll work well for it. Oh, yeah, okay. Just in case I need to pull this up for reference, I do kind of need to have it above the background layer. In which case, might as well just have it at the bottom there. Now, how do I look in front of this background? Very strange. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I won't worry about figuring out colors for these layers yet. Actually, okay, actually, yeah, I like giving more space for the night sky. That looks good. And of course means these will be up higher. I mean, that's easy to solve. Oh. Okay. Alright. Sorry guys, got a call from my dad. Gotta take this. Be back in a bit. Alright guys. Yeah, I'm gonna have to end the stream early today. My dad finally got a load of firewood that he was expecting to get a few days ago. And the guy who delivered it just dumped in the driveway. So right now, he and my brother are like stacking it. but they need an extra hand to just get it all stacked and put away. So we'll be ending the stream here. And thank you guys for being here and just making this a lot more, makes it a lot more interesting. And, well, at least now I can finally get started on the background. And Red, thank you for the, kind of visual reference. That really helped, just like helped me really figure out what I wanted to do with the background. So thank you for that. But yeah, okay, so let's see who we can raid to. Who is streaming right now? Okay. Alright, Vivek is streaming WoW, so we'll raid into him. Alright. So for all you guys, for everyone who came in, whether you lurked, whether you chatted, thank you. I appreciate having you guys here. And, well, since I have work tomorrow, tomorrow's stream will be starting at 5:30 like it usually does. We're gonna get to go to the aquarium in Mega Man Battle Network 6. So, that'll be fun. We'll get to see all the little fishes, some penguins, some seals. It'll be a fun old time. But yeah. Thank you guys for being here, and I hope you have a wonderful morning, noon, afternoon, evening, day, night, wherever you are, whenever you are, whatever time zone you're in. I hope you have a wonderful time of it, and I hope I'll see you again tomorrow. Let's raid. Okay, and for YouTube stream, I'll be ending here. Hope to see you guys tomorrow as well. Goodbye.